What's up, everybody? It's me, Allie Burns from Picks Parlays, and it's time for another Total Chaos. This week, we're talking some college football. It's a big weekend, lots of action happening. With me today, I've got the Insiders Room crew. They're going to give me their picks on the 3 college football games that happen this Friday, December the 2nd. They're going to tell me if they're going over or under the total, and whoever gets the most correct wins. Joey, you're my winner. I asked for a better performance. You gave me one. You were 3-0 last week. How's it feel to be back?
It feels good. I'm ready to repeat and win again.
All right. Rye Cape, how you feeling, friend? Your record's 36, 32-2. By the way, beat you in fantasy football last week.
Don't know. You did. It was a close one now.
It was. I was sweating it.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I want to get that crown back, so I'm ready to go.
Fighting for the crown. Nick Parsons from the Insiders Room, 63, 54, and 6. How you feeling about being back?
I'm feeling great. Definitely want to get the crown back from Joey here. And hey, maybe we can, the Insiders Room crew in the future here, we can challenge some of the other companies coming up in the new year or something. That could be exciting.
Yes, I love that idea. We've talked about that before. But yeah, we could get the Winners and Whiners crew in here, the Bookie Blasters, of course, the Picks and Parlays people. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Before we get started, everybody like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. That's the only way you're not going to miss any of our free content. And guess what? I have a new sponsor now. It's Caesar Sportsbook. Check out the description of this video. Click on the link, and they're going to hook you up with up to $1,250 in a risk-free first bet. So you definitely want to check that out. All right, so here we go. 3 games. We're going to start off. Joey, you're the champ, so you're going to go first. Akron at Buffalo. It's a 55.5. Is it going over or under the total?
Yeah, so I like the under in this one. Both teams do average a decent amount of points. Akron's averaging about 21.7 points per game. Buffalo is at about 29.5. But the one thing I like about these two teams, as of late, they keep games very close. For Buffalo, 3 of their last 4 were decided by 1 possession. For Akron, 3 of their last 5 were decided by 1 possession. I see this being a low-scoring defensive battle between these two. Under has been 5-1 the last 6 when these two have met, and I really don't see that changing.
All right, so under we go. Rye, what do you think?
Yeah, this is a classic pros versus Joes. Public likes the over. Sharps like the under. The line has moved from 56.5. And both teams are missing some offensive players, or at least they're questionable. So I'm going to go with the under as well.
All right. Nick Parsons, are we making it a hat trick?
No, I'm going the other way on this one. Just that this is the final game of the season for both of these teams. Now, Buffalo's sitting at 5-6, and so this is a huge game for it. It's senior night, last game of the season at home, and could move to 6-6 potentially here. Akron is the only motivation it has is to try to play spoiler. I just don't see a lot of defense being played, so I'm going over in this one.
All right, fair is fair. We're going to talk North Texas at UTSA, Texas San Antonio. The number on this one's 69. Rye, what do you got?
Yeah, this number's moved up from 66.5. Both the pros and Joes are on the over. This is the second straight year UTSA will be hosting this game. Last year they beat Western Kentucky 49-41. These teams have played each other this season to a score of 31-27. 3 of the last 4 games have gone over the total. Both teams are 7-5 to the over. I like the over here.
Over we go. All right. Nick, what do you think about this one?
Yeah, North Texas averages 34.5 points per game. Texas San Antonio averages 37.9. Yeah, these teams, when they win, it's because of their offense. And so, yeah, in the Conference USA championship game here, I'm expecting a high-scoring game as well. So I'm going to go over.
Over again. Joey, what do you got?
Yeah, we're going to complete the hat trick. I'm going to go with the over as well. But I want to touch on something neither of them did. Combined, these two offenses put up about 951 yards per game. And They both rank lower than 100 in passing yards per game in defensive statistics. I think this goes over by a long shot. It's going to be a shootout.
Yeah, wow, that's one heck of a stat there. All right, well, thank you for that. Let's talk Utah at USC. This one's a 67.5, and it goes to you, Nick.
Pac-12 championship game here, and we have 2 really high-scoring teams. Utah did beat USC earlier in the season. and it got the job done there by running the ball and tough defensive play. And if it's going to do that, I mean, if it's going to do that again, it's going to have to duplicate that. Now, if this was a regular season game in the middle of the season, I would probably be leaning to the over. But guys, in this game, I just see Utah really trying to slow this one down despite its high-scoring tendencies. And so I'm going to go under in this one.
All right. Joey, what do you got?
Yeah, this is honestly my favorite college football championship matchup. USC, Utah. It's going to be a great game. I like the under. The only way USC wins this game is if they actually show why they're ranked number 2 in turnover defense in college football. And in order to make the college football playoff as the last team to get in, they need to have a low-scoring game. So I like the under.
All right, Rye, what do you think?
Yes, I also like the under. There are 68s popping up, but that does not bother me. This is on a neutral field at Allegiant Stadium in Vegas. 6 of the last 9 have gone to under the total. Utah has been an under team within the conference. I think USC gets into the 30s. I think Utah does not. I like the under here.
All right, beautiful. So we all agree. When they all agree, those tend to be the money makers on the show. I'm going to do a quick recap, but first I want to remind you guys to check out the Insiders Room crew, and you can find their Discord at the Insiders Room. Nick Parsons, tell the people who you are and what you're all about.
Yeah, well, I am Nick Parsons from the Insiders Room, and the Insiders Room is a public wagering Discord. Lots of people in there, but I'm also on Picks and Parlays as the Insiders Room, and just doing really great in both college basketball, college football. So yeah, come check me out over at picksandparlays.net.
Don't you guys have 9 out of 10 winning weeks?
In
9 out of
college
your
football,
10
yeah, absolutely. Yep. Coming into championship weekend here. So I have a big play up on this Pac-12 championship game. So check it out.
Beautiful. And then when you guys are over there, use the promo code NFL. Go to picksandparlays.net, find the Insiders Room, and use that promo code NFL. It's going to save you 20% off whatever you pick. Joey, tell the people what you're all about.
Yeah, I'm in the Insiders Room Discord, posting my plays in there. I love college basketball. I'm off to a great start. So yeah, if you want to catch some of my plays, find me in the Insiders Room Discord or on Twitter at @bettingunderdog.
I love it. And Mr. @Rye Cape, tell them all about you.
Yeah, I'm over at the Insiders Room Discord as well, giving out plays. I'm on Twitter. I just made a TikTok, so I'm starting to use that too.
Look at you. You're so big.
Yeah, NASCAR season is starting up soon, so I'm getting ready for that. But in the meantime, I'm doing football, basketball, hockey.
I love it. And look for his Rye or Die plays of the day over on Twitter @RyeCape. I love me a good Rye or Die play. You cash me those quite often, my friend. All right, so let's do the recap. Akron, Buffalo, 55.5. Joey's under, Rye is over, but Nick is going over. North Texas and San Antonio. Right? Everyone goes over. So that's a consensus pick. That's one of the money makers. And remember, they said this sails over. Utah, USC, 67.5. We all agree this one goes under the number. Let's go defense. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode of Total Chaos. Like I always say, may the best capper win.